So shall we start now? I would like to share some important things. That is what actually the instructions that you have to follow for the smooth conduction of this entire training, and I can say a smooth conduction of every session, and to avoid the disturbance in the ongoing sessions or throughout this training. So it is better to follow some instruction. So what are those instructions? Let's try to understand. Is it visible to all of you?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
So the first important thing is what? You have to keep your microphone on mute condition unless and until it is required to unmute. Okay. Most of the times, participants are means they are keeping their microphone on unmute condition, and unnecessarily the background noise is going to create the disturbance to myself as well as to other means participants. So take care about your microphone, whether it is on mute condition or unmute condition. If you have to ask any questions, so that you can unmute your microphone. But if you are means simply attending the session, and I am delivering the session, I am delivering the things. So what, your microphone should be on mute condition. Take care about it. Second important thing is what? Don't ask any question in between of my explanation. When I'm talking about anything and any discussion is ongoing, okay, any explanation is ongoing, so don't ask any question. Ask question in between of that. Yeah, once the topic is completed, I will ask some questions. You can ask the questions. So like question answer session will be there. Some time we will dedicate to some question answer, but during my explanation, during my during the delivering the session from my side, don't ask any question. And during the my discussion, if you have any serious or important doubts in your mind, in your thoughts, so you can write in the chat box and put in the chat box. You can write that and put in the chat box, so that you will not forget that, and that will be in written format. So I will see that query, that question, and I will take that. And if you forget, you can refer that. Okay, so that will be the one good way, instead of making the disturbance to the ongoing discussion. And the most important thing that you have to follow throughout this training is what? Avoid to ask any question which is not related to ongoing topic and which is not related to the current session. Avoid this important thing, because see, most of the time what happen, students are or participants, what they are doing, suppose the ongoing topic, I am discussing the topic about design of the column. I'm discussing about the design of the slabs, and someone is asking about design of the foundation. So it is unnecessarily create the disturbance, because ongoing topic is what? About the design of the column, about the design of the your slab, and someone is asking about the foundation, and not only the foundation, they are asking about the raft foundation, pile foundation. So it is totally not related to ongoing topic. Are you getting my point? Hello.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So just keep in mind what the topic is ongoing, what the things is covered in the current session, means stuck with that portion only. Don't ask any question which is not related to the ongoing topics. And in every session, try to join the meeting 5 to 10 minutes before of the scheduled time. The most important. And the thing is not written here, but that is also one of the important thing. Whenever I am asking any question, instantly give me the response. Whenever I am asking any question, or I am taking whether you are I just, why I am asking the question, because I just want to know whether you are attending the session actively or not. So for that, okay, you have to give the answer to my question instantly. That will be most of the time yes or no type. So take care about all these things. Will you do this? Will you follow these all instructions? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, sure, sir. Sure, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good, very
Sure,
good.
sir.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Your cooperation is very important.
Yes.
Your cooperation is very important so that better learning and means teaching and learning scenario will be there. Got it? In this way, we have to complete this entire training. Now, as you all know that our training is what for the design of any structure using ETABS software, RCDC software, and your with the along with the help of your Excel sheet. So these three important assets we are going to use for the completion of any project, and this is the most commonly used type of softwares that is in demand in current market scenario, industry demand. Two softwares are there that are well known all over the world, you know very well. One is ETABS, another one is your Stat Pro. So here we are not going to discuss which one is the most important, which one is in trend. It's your it means it's that's your job. You will search about it. But yeah, ETABS is one of the most important software which is in used all over the world. So first of all, we are trying to understand what is the history of this ETABS software. Okay, what is the introduction of this ETABS software? What is the full form of this ETABS software? What is the purpose of using this ETABS software? Okay, so in this complete training, first our most of part of training will be consisting of discussion about the ETABS software, discussion with the ETABS software. Then some part will be for the RCDC software, and in between of these in between of use of these two softwares, we have to use the Excel sheets also for the design of some important instructional elements. Got it? So first try to understand what does mean by this ETABS software. If you are going to face any interview, so they may ask a question, very basic question, like what is the full form of this ETABS software. So the full form of this ETABS software is extended three-dimensional analysis of building system. Most of the times students doing the mistake, they are saying that extended three-dimensional analysis of building structure. So that is not the structure. Remember this, extended three-dimensional analysis of building system. And this is what the product of, this is actually the product of a company whose in short name is CSI, whose in short name is CSI, whose full form is called as Computer Structure Incorporation. This is the product of your ETABS, is a product of CSI company, Computer Structure Incorporation. And this ETABS software was just a simple program, and it was developed by one means some group of master students. They are pursuing their masters in 1975. It is what just a simple program, but on later stage it is officially integrated as a design software, and it was finally released in 1985. There are so many versions of this ETABS software. We will talk more about that types of versions of ETABS software, and what is the importance of that different types of versions of ETABS software. Okay, with which one is the most effective, most correct one. Okay, that all we will talk in detail later. Or whether that also we will come to know whether if you are moving from one version to another version, is there any change or not with the analysis and design. Okay, what will happen if you are going to change the versions of the software, that will talk in detail later. So the history of this ETABS software is what it was developed in 1975 by some group of master students, and initially it was just a simple program. Later on it was means finally released as an analysis and design software in 1985. Got it? So what are the different product of this CSI company? As I told you, it is what the product. It is the product of CSI. So CSI company is not only developing this ETABS software. It is not working means preparing this ETABS software only. There are so many products. There are so many products. Like if you are going to see the company as Bentley, means Stat Pro is a product of your Bentley. So whether Bentley has just developed only the Stat Pro, or is there any other products also were developed by this Stat Bentley or not? So there are so many products were developed by the Bentley. One is your Stat Foundation or Stat Pro. Likewise, so many products are there. Similarly, CSI is also has developed so many products. That products well known. There are so many products and means in different field also. CSI has developed different products. So if you are talking about the in structure field only, in water resource management or in another type of for other type of structure, CSI also has developed some products, analysis and design softwares. But especially if you are talking about the structure, so for the structure CSI, for the structure ETABS software is there, extended three-dimensional analysis of building system, and safe software is there, CSI bridge is there, perform 3D is there, CSI column is there. So likewise there are different types of products. These all are the products of your CSI. Okay, and it is, as I told you, ETABS software is in use over all over the world, and most of the iconic building or iconic structures of the world were analyzed and designed in this ETABS software. Most of the economic means iconic structures. You know, the world tallest building is Burj Khalifa. So that building were also analyzed and designed in this CSI ETABS software. Okay, so that is what, and for the design of RCC structure, except the ETABS software, there is no any other means well choice. There is no other well choice except your ETABS software if you would like to analyze and design the RCC structure. It is not the meaning that you can't perform the analysis and design for the steel structure. Your ETABS software is capable of analyzing and designing all kinds of structure, okay, whether it is steel structure, whether it is RCC structure. And this ETABS software, this company is revising different version, producing different versions of this ETABS software. This CSI company developing different versions of ETABS software as version 2015, 16, 17, 18, 19. There are so many versions are there. So every year they are releasing new version of ETABS software. So what, as I told you, what is the difference between these different types of versions of ETABS software? What will happen if you are shifting from 2015 to 16, 16 to 17, 17 to 18, 18 to 19? Okay, what will be effect on your analysis and design, whether will be effect or not, that all things we will discuss in detail on later stage in the command when we will discuss about the different important commands of the ETABS software. There I will cover in detail about the difference of these versions of the ETABS software. Is that all clear? I have ETABS 2016. So this is the icon of 2016. I have 2019 version. So this is the icon of 2019 version. So means by the change of with the change of versions of the ETABS software, its icon is going to be changed. So whatever the version you are using, that doesn't matter. If you want to open that software, you have to go to that software and you have to simply click over that. And once you click over that software, so what will happen? Let's try to understand. This kind of welcome screen will be there. This kind of welcome screen will be there when your system is connected with the internet. Hello.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
When your
yes.
system is connected with the internet, and if you are going to open your ETABS software, okay, when you are going to click over the icon of the ETABS software, so this kind of welcome screen will be there. So first try to understand what does mean by all the things which is available on this welcome screen. So this kind of welcome screen will be only when your system is connected with the internet. When your system is connected with the internet. Got it? So here the option you will get what? Latest news. The option will be available here as what? Latest news. Another option will be there, resources. Another option will be what? Resources. And third option will be there what? Product releases. These three options or these three things will be available here. This is what I'm going to call it as right side window. And on the left hand side window, you will have two sections. One is your new model, another one is open existing model. And this is what the recent model. I will let you know meaning of all these things one by one. Okay, this is what the recent model. So very first thing is what? Latest news. If you are going to click over the latest news, means what? Like it is give the information what is ongoing in this company and what is the new releases of this by this company. What is the new products and what new versions are available. Okay, that all you will get from the latest news. That is what the updation given by your CSI. And obviously if you want to get the update, your system should be connected with the internet. Am I right or wrong? Hello.
Yes, sir. Right.
Okay, when you go to resources, once you click over the resources, so some like PDF and some like PDFs are there, and some videos are there, just for learning of software. Some short videos are there, some guidelines, user guideline PDFs are there for the use of this ETABS software. Okay, some limited PDFs and videos are there. So if you want to learn through that, you can watch that videos also. And product releases means what update releases are there. If you are going to click over these product releases, it will take you all to the website of CSI. It will take you all to the website of CSI. So this is what, when your system is connected with the internet. On left hand side, new model is there. On left hand side, new model is there. So what does it mean by this model, new model? So if you are going to click over this new model, so new model will be means new project will be start, is going to actually start. And if you want to open any existing model, so you have to click over this open existing model. And this is what your recent model. This is what? Hello. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes.
It is what recent model means. What? Try to understand. Over what project you are currently working. Over what project you are currently working. So that project will be available here. And by any reason, if you need to close your software, so you can close that. And when you reopen the software and when your system is connected with the internet, so what this dialog box will, this welcome screen will be there. On left hand side, recent model option will be there. Recent model means what? The project over which you are working last time. The project on which you are working last time, that will be available here. So what, you don't need to search it out from any other option. Actually there are so many options, but you don't need to go that all are the long way. That all are the long way. If you want to open any recent model, but if you want to open by shortcut way, so recent model option is available here. You just click over this, so that project will be open and you can continue your work. Got it? But see, if like see, this is called as top main menu bar. This is called as what? Top main menu bar. It is file, edit, view, define, draw, select, assign, analyze, display, design, option, tool, help. This is called as what? Top main menu bar. And on left hand side, this is called as what? This is also means this is a quick access bar. What does it mean by quick access bar? I will let you know. Okay, so this is the part of quick access bar. This is what? It is the part of your quick access bar, and this is on the top that you are getting. It is called as top main menu bar. This is called as what? Top main menu bar. Is that all okay?
Yes, sir.
Clear?
Yes, sir.
These all
Yes.
things will be visible. These all things will be visible when your system, when your laptop, when your desktop, whatever you are using, when it is connected with the internet, then you will get these things. Is that all okay?
Yes, sir.
Now the
Okay.
question is what? When my system is not connected with the internet, then what will happen? So when your system is not connected with the internet, so you will have this kind of welcome screen. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Nothing will be there. Nothing will be there when your system is not connected with the internet. So on the top main menu bar will be there every time with any option, whether your system is connected with the internet or your system is not connected with the internet, that doesn't matter. Top main menu bar will be there every time. Got it? Because it's the main thing. This is what actually the main thing. But yeah, here on the screen, like product releases and updates and user guides, that all things will not be available here. And recent model option window will not be available here. Open new model and open existing model option will not be available here. That all things will not be available when your system is not connected with the internet. But yeah, if when your system is connected with the internet, then what these all things will be there. Is that all okay?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now just close this. So I'm going to open the software. See, I'm going to open 2019. Just click over that. Once you click over the icon of the software, so it takes some time to open. It is means loading to open the software. And once everything is done, you will have this welcome screen. Why you are getting this kind of welcome screen? Because my system is connected with the what? My system is connected with the internet. That's
Internet.
why, yeah,
Internet.
my system is connected with the internet. That's why I am having this welcome screen. Now here it is what? New model. Here it is what? New model. If you want to open a new model, you can click over this. If you want to open any existing model, okay, so you can click over this. So it is asking about the location, and when you go to that particular location, when you go to select that particular file, that particular file and that particular project will be open. You can work over with that. Recent model option is there, like I'm working on the last in the last on the irregular building 2016 project. Before of that I am working on Mahada Malwani Malad project. Before of that I'm working on this. Before of that I'm working on this. Got it? So these all are the recent projects in a reverse chronological order. So if you would like to open any recent model, okay, you can click over that. So that project will be directly opened and you can continue your work. But yeah, if you are not means if you want to open any new model, so you can click over this. You can click over this. As I told you, here on the top, every time in any option you will have this strip. This is called as what? Top main menu bar. This is called as what? Top main menu bar. And below to that you are getting here, it is what? It is the limited options are available, and otherwise there will be more number of options. This is called as what? uh, Quick access bar. This is called as what? Quick access bar. Is that all okay? Hello.
Okay.
Yes.
This is called as quick access bar. Clear this all? Now I would like to open a new model. I would like to open a new model. So how I can proceed with that to start a new model, to start a new work? So I need to click over this new model. If I'm clicking over this new model, so it will what it will take you all to this new screen where where model initialization dialog box will be there, where model initialization dialog box will be there. See, if I'm clicking on new model, but suppose my system is not connected with the internet. Suppose my system is not connected with the internet, so I will have this kind of welcome screen where nothing is there to start a new model. Then what you will do? Hello. So in that
Yes, sir.
situation, what we need to do, go to file and go to new model. See, all that options are available here. New model, you can start a new model, new project, new structure. Open any existing structure, that same option is available here. Open any existing model, but the option here it is not available. That is what the recent project, recent. Okay, that option will you will be able to see only when your structure, when your system is connected with the internet. Okay, so here what, go to file, go to new model. Once you click over the new model, same thing will happen again. It will give the new dialog box under the title of model initialization. It is what actually, it is the model initialization. So basically what does mean by this, what actually given in this model initialization, we need to understand there are three options. There are three options. If you are going to work with this ETABS software first time, okay, so obviously you don't have, you will means you don't have any project, you have to initiate it with the new file first thing. Got it? So obviously you have to go through this path. So very first thing that you have to deal with is your model initialization dialog box. And in model initialization dialog box, three options are there. This is the most important option. We need to understand so many things with these three options. So first, you all are with me or not? Hello.
Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Good. Very
Yes,
good.
sir.
Good.
Yes, sir.
Good. Now first, use of use saved user default setting. First option is there. Second option is what? Use settings from a model file. Third option is what? Used use built-in setting with. These three option is there. You can initiate your work with any of these three option. But under which situation, with which option you have to proceed, we need to understand that actually. So basically, use saved user default setting means what? Means what? Suppose if you are going to deal any project which is suppose high rise structure. Hello. If you are going to deal any high rise structure which is suppose G plus 20 floor, 30 floor, 50 floor, 60 floor, or let's say if it is a G plus 10 floor. So if you are going to deal G plus 10 floor, so there may be a use of different grades of material, that may be M20, that may be M30, for the same project, for one project. Okay, like suppose I'm going to deal with G plus, I'm just creating the situation. Suppose I am going to deal with G plus 30 floor building, and for this G plus 30 floor building I have to use M30 grade of concrete, and I have to use M40 grade of concrete. Second, I have to use four types of beam section, that is 230 by 450, 230 by 550, 230 by 650, 230 by 700. These are the different the sections of the beam. Then five section sizes of your column, that is what? 230 by 230 by suppose 400 section size of the column is there. This 230 by, just for example, 600, then 230 by 700, and 230 by 750, and then 230 by 850. These five sections are required for completion of this G plus 50 G plus 30 floor building. Just for example, okay, shear walls are also there. Shear walls are also there of different widths, suppose 300, 600. Okay, these two section sizes of shear wall is required. Three types of four types of four thickness, four different thickness of the slab, four different thickness of the slabs. Okay, is there. And I need to define about suppose 100 load combinations. Suppose I need to define 100 load combination. So if suppose you are going to define 100 load combination, so it takes around 1 hour. Hello, how much? Hello,
1 hour, 1 hour.
1
1
hour.
hour. If you are
Yeah.
going, if you are
1 hour.
beginners, if you are going to define these 100 load combinations, it takes 1 hour, making the definition of all these things, defining grade of materials, grade of steel, grade of material for concrete, grade of material for steel, and section sizes of beam, section sizes of column, section sizes of slab, shear wall, methods of analysis. So many things are there to define. First, then you can go for the modeling. So doing all these things, it takes about, suppose 1 hour to 2 hour if you are expert. Okay, so it takes around 1 hour to 2 hour to define everything, to initiate the modeling or to perform the analysis, to design or to build the model. It takes what, making you need to define all these things first. So making the definition of all these things, it takes what, 1 to 2 hours. So like suppose if you are the first time you will, okay, don't worry, means it is not hectic if you have to do it one time. If you have to do these all things once, so it is not hectic. You will, means you can do it, you can do it, no problem, if it is needed to do once. But yeah, if I'm giving next time, if suppose I'm giving g plus 32 floor building, it is totally different. It's a architectural plan, it's everything is different. Hello, now
Yes.
for this project, again you need to do these all things. Suppose these all are the trial sections you were used for this g plus 30 floor. So when you are going to initiate this project, again you have to give 1 to 2 hours to make the to set the definition of all these things. Am I right or wrong?
Right.
Yes.
Again you need to put the same time. Okay, so the third time again I'm giving what, g plus 27 floor building is there. Then again you need to put 1 and 2 hours. So it is not hectic. Hello,
Very hectic.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Yes.
it's very time consuming. Then what? Then what? Hello, then what?
Yes.
So to avoid that kind of problem, CSI safe software, CSI ETABS has given an option. This one, use saved user default setting option. Hello.
Yes.
Yes,
Just
sir.
Yes.
just
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
just open this 16 version and I will give the proof. So it is what it's actually doing. Basically, the ETABS software has given the option where you can take any project, and you can save the all the basic definition in the memory of the ETABS software. You can save all the basic definition of that particular project in the memory of ETABS software. And when you are going to start a new project, and that is what the same kind of project, uh, that is what the same kind of project, so the option will be what, use saved user. If you can go with oh, okay, sorry, if the same kind of project you have to deal next time, so what you can do, you can take any project and you can make it as master project, and you can save all the basic definition to what, to the memory of the software. To what, to the memory of software.
The software.
Yeah, yeah, actually see, if any project is there and if you want to save these, make this project as a master project, or you can save all the basic definition in the memory of the software. So what option has given in the CSI save CSI ETAB software, so you can go to that option and you can save all the basic definition simply. So let me show you. Just go to this, and I'm going to open any project, let's say open any existing project, let's say what, any project, what is this, let me check first. Hello, yeah, it is what actually simple. I think with the definitions are there, material properties. Yeah. See, M20 Fe500 grade of steel is there. It is very simple actually. Okay. Hello.
Yes.
Yes.
Frame sections are also there 230 by 500. So what I'm going to do, just go to option, and option is there what? Save user default setting. Is it visible?
Yes.
Yes.
Save
Yes.
user default setting. So I'm going to click over this. Once you click on that, so here it is what? Default settings were successfully saved. So default setting were saved in the memory of the ETABS software. Now what I am going to do, just go to file, go to new model and say no, and see, new model is going to initiate, but see, here it is what? I am going to use this option, use saved user default setting. So what will happen? All the basic definition of that project that I have opened recently. Okay, so that all definition were read by and updated in this new project. Okay, so I'm going with this first option. Let's say simply okay. Once you click over the okay, so this basic thing you need to do and just go to grids. Let's say simply okay. Once you click OK, now let me know, is there any material property I have defined? Is there any section property I have defined? Tell me.
You have not yet.
Not yet I have defined any material properties. Not yet I have defined any section properties. Not yet I have defined any load combinations. But see, if I am going to click over this define, I am going to click over this material properties that is available here automatically. Hello.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
X cancel, go to define, go to section property, go to frame section. So it is automatically 230 by 500, 230 by 600, and this is what is the default setting which will be coming automatically with a new project. So don't worry about this. Okay, just focus on this first two. Is that all okay or not?
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so this is the most important thing. Now just close it. So this is the first option. Okay, just go back
Okay.
to this uh, first. So I hope it is clear for the use of first option. Hello.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Now
Yes, sir.
look
Yes, sir.
at the second option. It is what? Use settings from a model file. Use setting from a model file. Now see, suppose okay, as I told you, you can use any project, or you can save the basic definition of any project as a master copy, and you can use multiple times that master copy for every new project, right? But like suppose first time I am dealing with G plus 20 floor of RCC building. G plus 20 floor RCC building. I have saved the file of this G plus 20 floor as a means as a master copy in the software of in this ETABS software. Now, but next time I have to start with the steel structure. Hello.
Yes.
So tell me,
Yes.
is there means that there will be the use of a basic definition of this RCC project? Is there? Will it be useful? Use There will be use of any use of this RCC project definition in the steel project? Will it
No.
be?
No, sir.
No. Okay. So you may say that, okay, what's the problem? We can save one master copy of your steel structure. Am I right or wrong?
Yes.
Yes.
You're right.
Yes, sir. Right.
Yeah, but that is the means limitation in the software. What? At a time you can save one model definition as a master copy. Hello.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Either you can save one model. If you are saying these steel structure definitions, if you are going to save, so what will happen? All the previous definition will be what? Deleted by the software memory. Okay. Hello.
Yes.
Okay.
And this new file is updated when you are going to go, when you are going to use this first option. So what it is going to prefer, it is going to take the definition of this steel structure. and if you are going to save any RCC structure, that is going to update the RCC definitions. So that is what the limitation of this first option. Then what, to solve that problem, we have the second option. It is what, use setting from a model file. Hello.
Yes.
Yes, yes.
Use setting a model file. So there is no limitation. The same thing will happen with this option also. The same thing will happen with this option also. So this option is what actually is going to do, it is going to take all the basic definitions of your model in a new file, all the basic definition of your model in the new project. But the advance with this option is what, you have a choice of any project. So if I am going to click over this, in the first option, see, if I am going to click OK, so it is proceeding for the next, with the next step. It is proceeding with the next step. It is not asking about any, it is not asking about location of any project, because it is what, it is going to take the definition of default saved definition. It is going to take the default saved definition. Got it? So it is
Yes.
not asking any project. But if you are going to practice with the first option, go to file, go to new model. Sorry, if you are going to work with the second option, and if you are going to say okay, so it is asking about any project. It is asking what, for which project you would like to take the basic definition. So that may be either RCC structure, that may be steel structure, that may be composite structure, that doesn't matter. Whatever the project you are going to select here, all the basic definition of that particular project where is going to be carried in the new project. Is that all okay?
Yes.
Clear?
Okay. Clear.
Yes, yes.
Clear.
So this is the very important thing. Now cancel this thing. Go to file, and go to new model. Once you click over the new model, see, so first option is clear, second option is clear. Now come to the third option. So if you don't want to take the help of any definitions, so you don't need to go with this first option. If you don't want to take the definition of any saved model, you don't need to go with this second option. And if you want to start your work from nothing, okay, and if you want to start your project from defining the material properties and everything, if you want to do on your own, you want to create a new file, okay, or if you are going to work first time with this ETABS software, okay, so you have to proceed with this third option. There we have to define everything for the new project. No, there will be no any use of previous definitions of any project. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now use built-in setting with what, just go to this option. So 4 options are there. Display units. So display units means what? 3 unit systems are actually given here. 3 unit systems are actually given here. So very simple. US customary, when you would like to work with a feet and inches, or it is depends on the architecture plan units. So if your architecture plan unit is what, feet and inches, you have to proceed with US customary option. But if your architecture plan unit is in metric and centimeter or then you have to proceed with metric SI. Okay, so it is what, the unit system, and you have to make the choice of that matrix unit system before of initiating the project. So accordingly, on the later stage, all the dimensions were asked. If you are checking US customary, so all the definition you have to put in feet and inches. And if you are going to choose this metric SI option, metric SI and metric MKS will be same. So if you are going to work with metric SI, so for the metric SI, you need to put the distances or measurements in meters or in or in centimeter. In all of that units, you have to put the things. Getting? Hello.
Yes.
Yes, yes.
Okay, so we are having some see, unit systems available in ETABS software. I will share this file. So it is not needed to remember. It is not needed to remember. Just go through this file once, so you will understand what unit systems are available in the ETABS software. Like suppose US default or US customary means what? If suppose in US customary, so length were asked in inches. Length were asked in inches. So whenever you are going to model anything, like suppose if you are going to model a beam of any fixed length, so software will ask uh, uh, length of this beam by the inches. Areas were measured in inch square. Okay. Distances were measured in inches. Forces were measures in kips. Okay. So this is what unit system for the US customary or US default option. But if you would like to work with metric SI, so where distances were measured in meter or millimeter and forces were measured in kilonewton, so we are the Indians mostly working with this metric SI system. Is that all okay?
Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Sir,
So
please
this is what the
see-
unit
सर प्लीज
system.
this table send सर ये प्लीज ये टेबल को ना सेंड कर देना सर व्हाट्सएप
Yes,
टेलीग्राम
yes,
पे
everything. You don't need to say that. I will share everything. Okay.
ओके सर थैंक
Okay.
यू
Yeah. Everything whatever means coming on the screen, it is all for you. Everything
Okay,
will
sir.
I
Thank
will
you.
share. If I forget, just remind me or WhatsApp on means by any way. Okay, now first
ओके सर
display unit, second is steel section database. So I hope that you might have seen steel table in your academics while dealing with the steel structure. You all have seen, I think, a steel table. Have you seen that?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
So what actually are given that in that steel table? So in that steel table, all the standard sizes of your steel sections like I section, L section, channel section, hollow section, cylindrical means solid section. Okay, all the different standard section sizes of your steel elements are actually given. So all that database were recalled by the software in its memory when you are going to choose your country. If you are going to select the Indian country, so what will happen? Steel section database, so it will recall all that standard section sizes in its memory and it will create a one list. And if you are going to deal with the steel structure in this software, so it will show you all that standard section sizes. Hello,
Yes.
are you getting my point? If you are going to
Yes,
choose
sir.
any other country like
Yes,
European
sir.
country, if you are going to choose Korean country, if you are going to choose Russia, if you are going to choose, so like according to that country, what are the standard section sizes of steel that will be updated in the memory of the software? Are you getting my point? Hello.
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
So if you are going to choose Indian, so all the Indian section size I section. So for the I section, like if going to take I section, where depth IS, just for example ISHB. Can anyone read this? What does mean by this?
Yes.
Yes, beam.
Indian Standard Heavy Wheel.
Very good. Indian standard heavy beam section. So suppose it is of 300. 300 means what? Can anyone? Yes.
Overall
Depth
depth.
of the beam. Depth of the
Overall,
beam.
yeah, depth
300
of this
mm.
I
Depth.
section, depth of this beam, if you are going to use it as a beam, so it will be what this. So like we know this 300, but what should be the flange width, what should be the width of this flange, what should be this curve. Okay, all these things. So who this, we can't remember this. Will you remember this? Hello.
No.
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 So that is what the software is doing. It is recording all the standard sizes. So all the standard sizes of every type of sections like I section, L section, channel section, hollow section, solid section, every type of based on what country standardization. Okay. So if you are choosing Indian country, so all the that definition were updated and will show you if you are going to deal steel structure. Is that all okay?
Okay, sir.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Good. Very good. Now, next is what? Steel design code. Steel design code means what? If you are working with the Indian project. So it's still design code we are using what IS 800 2007. So IS 800 2007 code is there. If you are going to work with the RCC structure, so option is what concrete design code is there. So for the basic concrete design code for the Indian country is what IS 456 2000. So what are the different codes available in this CSI ETABS software? That also we are having a file that will give the idea what are the different codes and their full name by the country. So it is what American code released in 2014, 11 and 2008. So ACI American code, AS Australian code, BS British code. Okay, so country wise database RCC code available in ETABS, steel codes available in ETABS. So these all are available here. Hong Kong code and IS 456 Indian code, Italian code. Okay, KBC means what? Korean building code released in 2009. So everything is actually available here. So I will also share this file. So you can go with this file. Okay, so it is not needed to remember these all things. Just go through these once, so you will understand what actually the available in ETABS software. Is that all okay?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, good. Now coming back. Okay, so these codes are there. Once you click over the OK, once you click over this OK button, okay, so this new dialog box will open, and the title of this new dialog box is what? New model quick template. New model quick template option is there. What does mean by this new model quick template option? That we need to understand. So it is basically asking to define the in plan grid and override definition. It is asking to define in plan grids, distances of in plan grids, or what definitions of in plan grids, and definition of override data. Like it means what is the floor to floor height? Okay, so how many number of floors are there, what is the distances of that floors, and what is the foundation to ground level distance. So this is all asking in what this right side window. This is what I'm calling overheight definition. It is, I'm going to call it as overheight definition, and it is what it is asking about the in plan definition. Hello.
Yes, sir.
It is
Yes,
asking
yes.
about your in plan definition. It is asking about your overheight definition. So these two definition were asked by this software under this new model quick template option. Under this model quick template option. So like if you are going to do any project in this ETAB software, or as per my knowledge, if you are going to work in any kind of project, in any type of in any type of software, in any software, if you are going to initiate the work, so very first thing you need to set as the grid lines, as the grid lines. So first of all, try to understand what is the definition of and what is the importance of your grid lines. Our next topic is what? Up to now we have covered all the definition about the ETABS software to initiate the work with this software. Now we are moving to the next step is what? Creating the grid lines. So actually the first thing, if you are going to work with this ETABS software, very first thing you need to create the grid lines. Very first thing. But before of making the grids, we need to understand what does mean by these grids and what is the importance of this grid. So these grids are, in simple language, they are simple lines. They are what? They are simple lines. In another one, I can call it, they are the reference line. They are what? The reference line. There are no any role of these lines in your model, in your analysis, in your design, in your schedule, in your detail. There's no role. There's no significant importance of these grid lines in your analysis result, in your design result, in your schedule result, or in any stage. Then why we are looking over these grid lines? So these are the reference lines, and these lines are sometime or these lines you can make it as visible, sometimes it will be you can make it as invisible, or if it is present, so it will not be completely visible. It will not be completely visible. Its visibility will be very light. Its visibility will be what? Very light. It is just a reference line. As I told you, it may be sometime visible. It may sometime may not be visible. Then why we are going to like make this grid line? So the importance of grid line is what? Without of grid line, if you are going to create your model, so there will be the possibility of development of, so there is the possibility of occurrence of more modeling errors. If you are doing the mistake of creating the grid lines, definitely your model will be wrong. And in another way, we can say that without of preparing the grid lines or making the baselines, if you are going to proceed for the starting of creating the model, so that is what there is the possibility of more chances of, there will be more chances of modeling errors. Is that all okay?
Yes.
So
Yes, sir.
that's why your grid lines are very important. Your grid lines are very important. So basically, try to understand what are the different options. What are the different options to prepare these grid lines? What are the different methods to prepare the grid lines in this ETABS software? So basically, there are three methods of preparing these grid lines in the ETABS software. Very first is what? Your offset point method. Very first is what? Your offset point method. Second one is what? Hello?
Yes.
ETABS quick template option that you are seeing on the screen. It is what? ETABS quick template option. By using this ETABS quick template option, you can create the grid lines, or by using this offset point method, you can create the grid lines. So these two options you can use for preparing the grid lines. And in the third case, in the third option, that is what? Export and import method. Export and import method to prepare the grid lines in this ETABS software. So these three methods are there to prepare the grids in this software. Is that all okay?
Yes.
Yes.
These three methods are there to prepare the grid lines in the ETABS software. So we will talk about the preparing the grid lines in the ETABS software by the offset point method, by by ETABS quick template option, by export and import method option. Is that all okay?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
So
sir.
this is all about today.
Yes, sir.
And in next session we will start to practice all these three methods of preparing the grid lines in the ETABS software. So hope that you all enjoyed this session. Okay. So now shall we conclude the session?